shift our focus to Kaduna State, where Governor Obasani is commissioning a major housing project for victims of banditry. The initiative is part of broader efforts to support displaced families and rebuild communities affected by insecurity. Let's listen in.
Obasani CON and the chief host for today's event, the Speaker of the Federal House of Representatives, Right Honorable Dr. Abbas Tajuddin, GCON, the Chairman of the Senate Committee on Defense and the President of the 9th Senate, Senator Ahmed Ibrahim Lawan, GCON, the Honorable Minister of Defense, ably represented here, the Honorable Minister of Environment, Malam Balarabe Abbas Lawal, the Honorable Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Reduction, Professor Nentawe, the Ambassador of the State of Qatar to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Dr. Ali Ghanem Al-Hajri, the Chief of Defense Staff of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, General Christopher Gwabin Musa, OFR, the Speaker of the Kaduna State House of Assembly, Your Excellency, the former Governor of Kaduna State, Dr. Mukhtar Ramalanyero Dalatunzazo, the Secretary to the Kaduna State Government, Dr. Abdul Qadir Muazumeri, the Chief of Staff, Malan Saneli Mankela, Honorable Commissioners and other members of the Kaduna State Executive Council here present, traditional rulers and religious leaders here present, local government chairmen, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is my esteemed honor to welcome each and every one of you to the commissioning of the Phase 1 of Qatar Charity Senabil Project in collaboration with Kaduna State Government and distribution of houses and empowerment items, including kekena peps, grinding machines, and a host of others, collaboratively by the Kaduna State Government under the able leadership of His Excellency Senator Obasani and Qatar Charity. And I think this deserves a round of applause. Please let us give them a round of applause. May I very respectfully invite for the welcome address the Honorable Commissioner of the Ministry of Internal Security and Home Affairs of Kaduna State, Barrister Dr. James Kanyif. Please let us give him a round of applause. Let us give him a round of applause.
The special guest of honor, His Excellency the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, ably represented by the National Security Advisor, His Excellency the Governor of Kaduna State, Senator Dr. Obasani, CON, this Honorable Speaker, Kaduna House of Representatives, Your Excellency, with your kind permission, permit me to abridge protocol for purposes of economy of time. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, on behalf of the government and people of Kaduna State, it is with great honor that I welcome each and every one of you to this historic event, the official commissioning and distribution of the first phase of the Kaduna State Qatar Sanabi Economic City Mass Housing Project right here in Millennium City. Let me begin by expressing our profound gratitude to the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, for his commitment to national security, inclusive growth, and the well-being of all Nigerians, especially those affected by conflict, displacement, and vulnerability. Kaduna State remains profoundly grateful for the friendship, leadership, and continued support of Mr. President and the federal government. We are also honored by the presence of our very own, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Right Honorable Dr. Tajuddin Abbas, GCON, a proud son of Kaduna State, whose contribution at the national level continued to bring pride to our state. We equally welcome the Honorable Ministers of Defense, Humanitarian Affairs, and Environment, whose presence reflects the collaborative approach needed to move our nation forward on the path of sustainable development. We are also welcoming our own, the Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Gwabin Musa, and all other dignitaries here present. Special acknowledgement and thanks goes to His Excellency, Dr. Ali bin Ghanem Al-Hijra, the Qatari ambassador to Nigeria, and the esteemed delegation from Qatar Charity. Your visit to Kaduna is not only diplomatic, it is also deeply humanitarian. This project, which you have so generously partnered with us to deliver, speaks volume about your commitment to uplifting lives and restoring dignity among the poor, undeserved, and victims of insecurity on behalf of the government and the people of Kaduna State. This ambitious project, driven by the vision of His Excellency, Governor Ubasani, CON, is transforming Kaduna State into a global model of what can be achieved when purposeful leadership meets genuine international partnerships. The governor's unwavering determination to attract investments and humanitarian cooperation, especially from strategic partners like Qatar Charity, continues to uplift lives and position Kaduna State at the forefront of impactful development. Once again, I welcome you all to this historic event. May this day mark not only the opening of homes, but the opening of new beginnings for thousands of our people. May it strengthen our collective commitment to building a safer, more inclusive, and prosperous Kaduna State. And may the spirit of partnership, compassion, and service to humanity that brought us here all together continue to inspire similar efforts across Nigeria and beyond. Thank you. May God bless us.
Thank you very much, Your Excellencies. That has been the Honorable Commissioner, Internal Security, Home Affairs, Kaduna State. Your Excellency, distinguished and esteemed guests, it's time we ask cultural troops who are very much aware and proud of. Kaduna Cultural Troop, if you're so ready, we so invite you to make your display now, please. May I request we give them a word of applause, please. They are that symbol that symbolizes the symbolical symbolism of the people and government of Kaduna State. Cultural Troop, please, your time to make your display, please. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kaduna Dance Troupe. A round of applause for them, please. Thank you. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we hope that you enjoyed a display of our northern culture, especially to our guests who have come in to experience Nigeria this day. Now, today is not just an ordinary day. It is indeed a very special day where hope is renewed, dignity is restored, and promises are fulfilled. And in the words of Mahatma Gandhi, he said, and I quote, "A country's greatness is measured by how it treats its most vulnerable people." So indeed, we celebrate Kaduna State today, and of course, we also celebrate Qatar Charity for embarking on this journey with us. Now, we have something very special to show you. We have prepared a documentary that details the story of all our beneficiaries, or particularly some of them. So we have that documentary and we'll be showing you now. So I'd like to crave your indulgence. So please focus your attention to the multimedia screen as we tell this story. Please enjoy. Thank you.
In the heart of northern Nigeria lies Kaduna State, a land of culture, resilience and hope. But for years, communities here have been ravaged by kidnapping, banditry, and violent unrest. Lives have been lost, homes destroyed, families torn apart. Many children have become orphans, many families homeless. The scars run deep, both seen and unseen. But today, a new story is unfolding, a story of healing, of rebuilding, of international partnership, and of compassion in action.
Ni sunana Hawwa'u Haruna. Ina zaune a Furiga, cikin local government Kaduna State. Mijina malami ne, principal ne. Yan kidnapping suka kashe shi. Lokacin shekara na biyu kenan wanda aka kwasa ɗalibai tare da shi su 138 shi ne bai dawo shi kaɗai. Ina lokacin hada babban ɗana amma shi yaron ya dawo. Shi ne dai kaɗai kwanan shi tara a can ya rasu. Don ma ba mu ga gawar shi ba. Muna da 'ya'ya 5 da shi don maza haka. Yaran mu 5.
Sunana Ibrahim Yunusa Iyatawa. Ina karamar hukumar Giyo Local Government. Ina Kaduna State. Iftila'in da ya same mu, kidnappers ne suka kashe mahaifina. Shekara 4 kenan. Kuma gwamnatin baya ba ta yawaye mu ko ta tallafe mu da wani abu ba. Sai wannan gwamnati da muke ciki yanzu mai albarka, gwamnatin mai girma Uba Sani.
Monday daga local government Kajuru an kashe man mai gida, barayi da sun zo sun kashe man mai gida. Daga wannan shi ya sa ban da wajen zama sai mun zo nan maraban Kajuru. Muna nan da zama, na zo na kama haya, muna a wahalan kenan da muna yi ta fama. Ni da yara na ba abinci, ba mu da gona noma, muna yi ta fama. Ina kai da kawa da yara na, rashin lafiya duniya ba wanda zai taimake ni. Sai ni ga Allah ne ke taimako na.
Sunana Saratu Sani. Ina zaune a kasuwan magani, Kajuru Local Government Kaduna State. An kama mijina a hanya, an tafi da shi, an kashe shi. Ya rasu ya bani da yara guda 4, maza 3 mace 1. Halin da ake ciki, ina fama da yara wajen yaya zan ga inga rayuwansu ya inganta. Ni ne wanki, ni ne zuwa dawa, komai dai hakan nan dai domin dai rayuwan yaran ya inganta ba tare da an samu matsala ba.
Sunana Happiness Johnny's local government dina Kajuru. Mai gidana ya zo beriya na yayan shi, an kore mu daga kauyenmu muka zo nan Maraba. Shi police ne. Janeza yayan shi ya zo janeza din to sanadiyan da ya zo a yi janaza yayan shi daga can a kauye, so ba inda za a je because ba ya zuwa wurin yanzu. Inda muka lallaba muna zama a nan gida muka kwanta, mutanen suka zo suka kashe shi. Daga wurin tun daga ranar muna cikin damuwa, bai sake samu ya koma ba. Shi mamaci babanmu ya tafi ya bar mu, amma mu biyu ne a gidan da muke zama yanzu. In dare ya yi ba ma kwana a ciki.
But in 2024, a powerful partnership was born. The Kaduna State government, under the leadership of Governor Obasani, joined hands with the Qatar government through a humanitarian arm, Qatar Charity. Together, they launched a bold initiative to provide shelter, education, health care, and hope to the most vulnerable. The joint intervention has already made a deep impact. Housing units built for widows, orphans, and displaced families. A community school offering free education, a healthcare clinic providing access to medical care, a skills acquisition center to help survivors rebuild their means of livelihood. In communities once torn apart by banditry and kidnappings, peace is gradually returning. The victims commend Governor Obasani, CON, for restoring calm through a non-kinetic approach, dialogue, reconciliation, and community engagement. Today, roads are open, towns are connected, and people go about their businesses freely. Farmers return to their land, and hope is growing once again. In the midst of pain and heartbreak, the voices of survivors rise, the victims of banditry and kidnapping. Those who have lost their loved ones now speak with gratitude. They commend Governor Obasani and the Qatar Foundation for standing by them, bringing hope, relief, and dignity in the face of tragedy. Their support is more than aid, it is a lifeline.
To muna godiya da mai girma gwamna da wannan kokari da yi don ganin an samu zaman lafiya. Muna godiya da shugaban karamin hukuma shi ma don ganin an samu wannan zaman lafiyan. Sannan muna godiya da Qatar Charity Foundation da ta dauki nauyin wannan tallafa ma mutanen da ibtila'in bindiga ya faru da su. Muna godiya.
Abin da zan ce ma shi gwamna Obasani da gidauniyar Qatar, Allah ya saka da alkhairi, Allah ya sa su samu mafiyin haka. Taimakon da suke yi, Allah ya sa ya ɗore duniya da lahira.
Ina ma Obasani godiya, mai girma Obasani godiya, yanda ya san da ni a yanayin da nike. Gaskiya ina gode mashi yanda yana ta fama har ya zai sa sunana yanda zai taimake ni a wannan yanayin da nike. Ina fama da yara na, gaskiya ina gode mashi yanda ya san da ni. Allah ya sa ni ganda ido na, Allah ya taimake mu.
Muna gode ma wannan kungiyar na Qatar da kuma gwamna Obasani.
Mun gode, Allah ya ja zamani, Allah ya ƙara imani, Allah ya taya masa.
Muna godiya, Allah ya saka da alkhairi. Allah ya taimaka da wannan taimako da yake mana, da kuma gidauniyar Qatar za ta taimake mu gaba daya. Allah ya taimake mu gaba daya.
Ni gaskiya ba abun da zan fada sai dai kalman godiya. Abin da yana so yi mana Ubangiji Allah ne kuma zai biya mishi, kuma Allah ya bude hanya inda ya taushe.
The road ahead is long, but with compassion, commitment, and unity, Kaduna's future will shine brighter than ever.
The establishment of what is called the Youth Entrepreneurship Investment Bank. And I must say, this is the first of such anywhere in Africa.
In Kaduna State, we thank very specially and sincerely the Qatar charity, and of course the impeccable leadership of our executive governor, Governor Uba Sani. Now, it's worthy to mention that what you saw in that video are real stories, real people, some of whom are present here today, and they are sat to my left, which will be to your right of this space. So we're truly excited for what is to come. We are not just talking the talk, we are absolutely and committedly walking the talk. We'd like to thank you all for being a part of this occasion. As we move on to take the very next remark today, it is my honor to make welcome on stage a distinguished patriot who is responsible for safeguarding national and regional security, a role that he has been executing with passion, dedication, and commitment. Please let's give a resounding applause as I make welcome on stage the Chief of Defense Staff. Please make welcome General Christopher Gwabin Musa, OFR. A round of applause for him as he delivers his remarks at this momentous occasion where we celebrate the phase 1 of the Qatar Charity Senabil project. Thank you. Of course, to the Qatar Charity, we say shukran. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. Our special guest of honor, representing Mr. President, our own very own National Security Advisor, our amiable Governor of Kaduna State, who has continued to make giant strides and show what true leadership really means. Our Honorable, Right Honorable Speaker, our distinguished Senator, members of the National Assembly here present, ministers, invited guests, recipients, the good people of Kaduna State. I stand before you today representing the Minister of Defense and the Minister of State Defense and the entire members of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Let me not forget our own guests, the Qataris, that have continued to support the effort in Kaduna State and in Nigeria in general. We'll say a very big thank you. It is indeed with deep pride and humility that I stand here today as a son of this soil to witness the commissioning of Phase 1 of the Qatar Charity Senabil project and the official handover of homes to families whose lives have been shattered by banditry and terrorism. This project, born out of a strategic collaboration and the Qatari charity, is not just the handing over of physical houses, it is the restoration of dignity, hope, and belonging to many who have suffered displacement and trauma. It is a clear testimony that when state and non-state actors work in synergy, the dividends of peace and stability are achievable. As an indigene of Kaduna State, proudly so, this moment resonates with me deeply. And as the Chief of Defense Staff, is also part of the non-kinetic effort of the Kaduna State government to ensure an all-inclusive governance, taking everybody together, working as one big family, and this is what you gave. From the surroundings, you know that everybody is happy in Kaduna State. And Mr. Excellency will say a very big thank you for that. I've seen firsthand the toll that insecurity has taken on our people in the past, the pain and loss, the act of displacement, the silent grief in communities once thriving. Now it is different. Kaduna State is shining. You can see the sun is also accepting what is going on here to show that God himself is happy with us. Today's gesture gives me great joy because it is not just a shelter we are providing. It's a message of healing, reconciliation, and a call to peace. We must commend the bold initiative of the Kaduna State government and under the leadership of His Excellency Senator Uba Sani for creating the platform for our people to experience governance in a tangible life-transforming way. Let me also thank the Qatar charity, whose global impact we are familiar with, whether through their water access projects or educational empowerment programs, and now this Sinabil housing project, which stands as a beacon of hope for our vulnerable citizens. And I say a very big thank you. I've visited Doha. I have seen how Doha looks like. The way we are going very soon, I assure you, Nigeria will look better than Doha. The Armed Forces of Nigeria sees this noble effort as a strategic, non-kinetic contribution to national security. At a time when infrastructure and essential services are powerful tools in the fight against insecurity, this act of compassion and empowerment strengthens the people's confidence in governance. We salute the resilience of the victims. Even though no house or material gift can truly replace lost ones, we urge the beneficiaries to embrace this new beginning with a new heart of forgiveness and a spirit of reconciliation. Let peace reign in our communities, and indeed peace has finally come. The Armed Forces of Nigeria remains ever ready to partner with both civil authorities and humanitarian actors to see that banditry, terrorism, and violent extremism are defeated across Kaduna and the entire nation. As a close, let me extend heartfelt appreciation to His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, for his unwavering commitment to peace and national rebirth under the Renewed Hope agenda. We assure all Nigerians that working together as a team, supporting the government, supporting the Armed Forces of Nigeria, there will be total peace in Nigeria. We are grateful for your leadership in positioning both civil and military frameworks to secure our motherland, Nigeria. May this initiative by the Kaduna State government serve as a replicable model across the country. And indeed, I want to call on all governors across Nigeria that this is one model that we should follow. The kinetic and the non-kinetic must work hand in hand for us to succeed. Kaduna is a typical example that when we work as a team, we get greater goals. May Qatar Charity continue to be a vessel of global goodwill. God bless Qatar Charity, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. That has been the staff of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, General Christopher Musa Ford. Your Excellency, very quickly, bringing in offstage the goodwill message, inviting a personality that has been a friend to Kaduna State, in fact, related to Kaduna State because of the gesture to Kaduna State. The Qatar Charity Foundation are here, and they have been very magnanimous and benevolent in all wise and respect to Kaduna State. We say thank you very much for all your gestures. Now inviting the country director, Qatar Charity, Mr. Hamdi Abdul Sayyed. Let's give him please a round of applause as he step up to so present his message. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Your Excellency, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, the President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Your Excellency, Senator Obasani, CON Executive Governor of Kaduna State, Madam Nuhu Ribado, National Security Advisor, Honorable Ministers, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is my great honor to welcome you in this blessed day as we come together to celebrate the fruits of collaboration between Government of Kaduna State and Qatar Charity through the distribution of the social housing unit and the launch of economic empowerment projects aimed at improving dignified life. What we witness today is more than just handing over the key of launching initiative. It is a true investment in stability, indigeneity, and in brighter future. A safe home is the foundation of dignified life, and economic empowerment is a path toward self-reliance. We express our deep gratitude to His Excellency, the President, and to our estimated Governor for their continued support of this noble effort. Our thanks also go to all those who contributed to the success of this initiative, from the government of Kaduna State, from all our partners for civil society, and will not forget the donor, our sister, only one sister. He donated all this project, her name Aisha bin Khalfan. Will not forget her to pray for her good life and every way and his family, inshallah. Thank you, and may peace and blessing upon you all. And for good news, inshallah ta'ala, we'll start second phase for this project, and also next month we'll start 400 borehole in all local government in Kaduna State. Thank you, Excellency.
Thank you very much, the Country Director of Qatar Authority Foundation. We say thank you. We, ladies and gentlemen, want to invite the next personality. He is a lecturer ex honorary, and of course, many times being a member from state to federal House of Representatives. Benevolence and magnanimous in all wise. Ladies and gentlemen, bringing up stage the Honorable Speaker of the House of Representatives of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Right Honorable Tajuddin Abbas, PhD, GCON. Let's give him please a round of applause as he step up to so present his remarks.
Your Excellency, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, ably represented by the National Security Advisor, our dear brother Malam Nuri Badu. The Executive Governor of Kaduna State, Senator Obusani, CON, the Chairman, Senate Committee on Defense, Senator Ahmed Lawal, GCON, who was the Senate President of the 9th Assembly, the Honorable Minister of Environment, my dear senior brother, Malam Balarabe Abbas, the Ambassador of the State of Qatar to Nigeria, Dr. Ali Ghanem Al-Hajri, members of the National Assembly here present, the Speaker, Kaduna State House of Assembly, Honorable Yusuf Dahiru Liman, and other members of the State House of Assembly, the Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher G. Musa, the Secretary to Kaduna State Government, Dr. Abdulkarim Maere, the former Governor of Kaduna State, Mukhtar Amalan Yero, Honorable Commissioners and other members of the Kaduna State Executive Council here present, local government chairman present here, the Country Director of the Qatar Charity, Mr. Hamdi Abdul, and other development partners here present, our royal fathers, distinguished invited guests, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. I'm indeed honored to join you today as we commission phase 1 of the Qatar Charity Sanabil project and the distribution of homes to families affected by banditry in Kaduna State. Just barely 2 months ago, we welcomed His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to Kaduna for the inauguration of transformative infrastructure projects. Today, the visionary leadership of Governor Obasani, we gather again to deliver homes to those who have lost so much, offering not just shelter, but a renewed sense of hope. This initiative exemplifies the strength of collaboration between all tiers of government and compassionate humanitarian partners, led by Qatar Charity and bolstered by the steadfast dedication of the Kaduna State government. Governor Obasani's governance approach, rooted in genuine concern for citizens, has transformed Kaduna into an example of people-centered progress. His determination to include every voice and to deliver tangible results is evident in every sector across the state. Today's activity goes beyond simply commissioning buildings and handing over empowerment materials. It embodies a much deeper symbolism. Through this act, we are restoring hope and rebuilding lives by providing homes to widows and orphans and empowering them with empowerment items such as cargo bikes, tricycles, and grinding machines. We offer a vital lifeline to those who have suffered a great loss. This project aligns directly with the renewed hope agenda of His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who seeks to rejuvenate our economy, strengthen security, and extend social support to every Nigerian. By addressing the needs of Banditry survivors through housing and economic empowerment, we demonstrate the agenda's aim of promoting growth that includes all citizens and opening practical pathways of our poverty. These songs and other interventions provide clear evidence of an approach that combines security measures with social and economic uplift. As Speaker of the 10th House of Representatives, I'm proud to champion initiatives that prioritize the welfare of our citizens. The National Assembly is committed to enacting laws and policies that support projects like the Qatar Charity Sanabil project. We recognize that combating banditry and terrorism requires not only security measures, but also socio-economic interventions that address the root causes. Therefore, our legislative efforts will provide a framework needed to sustain such transformative initiatives, ensuring that they are replicated in other states. As a son of Kaduna, this project holds a special place in my heart. I've witnessed the resilience of our people and their unyielding spirit in the face of hardship. Growing up in this state, I understand the pain of those affected by violence. As we hand over these keys to families today, we are not just providing shelter, we are restoring dignity, hope, and a new beginning to those who have endured so much. In conclusion, I call upon all stakeholders, including government, non-governmental organizations, the private sector, and international partners to wholeheartedly support such noble causes. Through such collective efforts, we can all play a role in ensuring that every citizen feels safe, valued, and empowered. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for his steadfast support, and to Governor Obasani for exemplifying responsive and transformative leadership. My deepest appreciation goes to Qatar Charity and all partners whose contributions have made this project a reality. May God bless our governor. May God bless Kaduna State. May God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Hello, DJ. Please let us give a very big round of applause to the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Right Honorable Dr. Abbas Tajuddin. Your Excellencies, distinguished invited guests, today is a day of hope because at this event, His Excellency, the People's Governor, Senator Dr. Ubasani, is leading the Kaduna State Government and Qatar Charity in putting smiles to the faces of those that have been affected by banditry in our state. And it is very important for us to mention that this is one thing that His Excellency, the Governor of Kaduna State, have been doing at almost every community that got affected with this kind of menace. May we recall that Tudumbiri, which was affected by a mistaken bomb accident, His Excellency Senator Ubasani built for them a primary health care, a fully equipped skills acquisition center, and a 5.5 kilometer asphaltic road leading to that community with road markings and street light. And this is very typical of His Excellency, the People's Governor, Senator Dr. Ubasani. And on this note, may I invite for his remark the People's Governor, the development-oriented governor, the champion of the underserved and the less privileged, the rural transformer, Doctor of Entrepreneurship Honoris Causa, the Governor of Kaduna State, His Excellency Senator Dr. Ubasani. Please let us give the Governor a very big round of applause. Let us give him a very big round of applause.
Your Excellency, the President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GSFR, ably represented by my brother, Malan Nuhu Rubadu, the National Security Advisor. The Speaker of the Federal House of Representatives, Right Honorable Tajuddin Abbas, GSON, the former Governor of Kaduna State, Dr. Mukhtar Ramalan Yaro, the Chairman, Senate Committee on Defense, and the Senate President in the 9th Senate, distinguished Senator Ahmed Lawal GCON, the Honorable Minister of Environment, Malan Balarabe Lawal Abbas, the Ambassador of the State of Qatar to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, my friend, Dr. Ali Ghanem Ali Hijri, the Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa OFR, the Speaker of the Kaduna State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Yusuf Dahiru Liman, other members of the National Assembly here present, the Secretary to Kaduna State Government, Dr. Abdul Qadir Maazu Mayere, the Chief of Staff, our traditional rulers here present, our religious leaders here present. We came along with Dr. Ahmed Gumi, who is with us here, and other religious leaders with us here, other head of government agencies and personnel here present, the country director of the Qatar charity, my brother, Mr. Hamdi Abdul, and other development partners here present, invited guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to this historic commissioning of phase 1 of the Qatar Sustainability Project, a landmark partnership between Kaduna State Government and Qatar Charity, and the formal distribution of houses to families of victims of banditry in Kaduna State. In addition to this, a school, a clinic, and a shopping mall has also been built in this very important place. This moment is not just heartwarming, it is soul-stirring. We are gathered not simply to witness the unveiling of structures, but to commemorate lives reclaimed, futures rebuilt, and dignity restored. Let me begin by speaking from the heart. Many of you know me as a man shaped by struggle, by the demand of activism, governance, and years of service to this country. I am accustomed to focusing on policy, facts, and strategy. But today is different. Today, I do not stand before you as just your governor. I stand before you as a father, a brother, a son of Kaduna who has walked this soul with pride and pain alike. What we are doing here is far more than a policy. It is deeply personal. It is about people, about shared grief, collective resilience, and unwavering hope. What we commemorate today is not simply a ceremony. It is a solemn act of healing, a vow honored, a covenant fulfilled. It is our way of telling every widow, every orphan, every displaced soul affected by the cruelty of banditry in this beautiful state, you are not forgotten. You are seen. You are honored. We are rebuilding with you. Standing amidst these newly completed houses, hand in hand with the brave families who have endured unimaginable loss, I make this declaration with conviction. This is the most consequential moment of my life, not just as a senator, not as a governor, but as a human being. Because every brick laid, every roof secured, every key handed over represents the restoration of dignity. This is not about public office. It is about redeeming lives, reclaiming hope. For over a decade, banditry, kidnapping, arson, and mindless bloodshed have wreaked havoc across our beloved Kaduna. Entire communities were erased. Fields lay fallow. Schools fell silent. Dreams were interrupted. And while our administration has made commendable progress in stabilizing the security landscape through Kaduna Peace Model and strategic cooperation with security agencies, the pain of displaced lingers. Restoration must follow security, because safety without healing is hollow, and peace without dignity is incomplete. From day one of this administration, we resolved to not only restore order, but to rebuild lives. And in 2023, a turning point came with the launch of Qatar Sustainability Project, a visionary partnership between the Kaduna State Government and Qatar Charity. It represents more than construction. It is a bold gesture of solidarity. The project encompasses two transformational arms: the development of an economic city and the provision of mass housing for the less privileged. Together, these efforts are projected to directly impact over 500,000 underserved, and vulnerable citizens in our state. The Qatar Sustainable Project represents a landmark moment in our journey toward inclusive, sustainable development in Kaduna State. Our partnership with Qatar Charity Foundation is built on the foundation of mutual trust, shared values, and a deep commitment to uplifting the most vulnerable in our society. This collaboration is not merely about bricks and mortar. It is about restoring dignity, expanding opportunity, and building communities where hope thrives. With this housing unit and a modern economic city, we are laying the groundwork for a future where every citizen has access to decent shelter, healthcare, education, and a means of livelihood. We are proud to work alongside a globally respected organization like Qatar Charity, whose humanitarian vision aligns seamlessly with our own principle of transparency, accountability, and impact-driving governance. Kaduna State has deliberately positioned itself as a credible and stable partner for global development actors, and this project affirms that reputation. Together, we are setting a new standard for what can be achieved when vision is matched with action and when leadership is guided by purpose. The Qatar Sustainable Project is not just a partnership, it is a promise to our people that progress is possible and that their welfare remains at the heart of everything we do here. Under phase 1, houses have been completed and are being handed over today to our first group of beneficiaries, families of victims of banditry. These families have endured indescribable hardship since losing their loved ones. As a government, we bear the moral and constitutional obligation to ease their suffering. Shelter, as we know, is not merely physical. It is emotional, psychological, and spiritual. It is the bedrock of human dignity. These homes represent far more than walls. They are sanctuaries of peace, healing, and hope. But our commitment does not end with housing. Alongside the homes, we are distributing empowerment tools, cargo bikes, keke recycles, grinding machines, saloon kits, and welding equipment to enable economic self-sufficiency for widows, youth, and unemployed. We understand that sustainable rehabilitation must include pathways to productivity. True empowerment lies in enabling people to stand on their feet with pride and purpose. Through the Qatar Sustainable Project, we have also constructed a school to offer free, quality education to children of affected families, and healthcare clinic now stands ready to serve the sick and injured. A skill acquisition center has been established to retrain and retool survivors. This is a holistic intervention. It replaces a belief that justice must be tangible, not just in words but in action. I want to specially commend Qatar Charity for their extraordinary commitment to the principle of global solidarity. Their intervention from boreholes to scholarship programs, from irrigation machines to health centers, are changing lives, not just in Kaduna, but across the world. This is not charity in the conventional sense. This is partnership. It is justice rendered through compassion. You have not only built homes, you have built trust, strengthened hope, and inspired a new chapter for our people. For this, Kaduna will forever be grateful to you. I am extremely proud to assert that our partnership with Qatar Charity has blossomed in August 2023. We performed the groundbreaking of mega economic city in Kaduna alongside my friend and brother, the Qatar Charity Ambassador to Nigeria, His Excellency Ali bin Ghanim Al-Hijri, a milestone signaling the long-term depth of our cooperation. My administration and indeed Kaduna State as a whole owe Ambassador Ali bin Ghanim Al-Hijri a huge debt of gratitude, but for your dogged commitment and sincerity of purpose, we will probably not have achieved this monumental project. May Almighty Allah reward your kindness and friendship. I would also like to extend my deep appreciation to Sheikh Hamdi Abdul, the very diligent country director, Nigeria Qatar Charity, for his unwavering commitment and dedication in ensuring the success of this project. His contribution cannot be overstated, and we remain truly thankful for his invaluable role. I hereby express my deep and sincere gratitude to our leader, His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, for his unwavering commitment to ensuring a safer Kaduna. His steadfast support and visionary leadership has significantly contributed to the ongoing development and progress of our dear state. We remain truly grateful for his continued dedication to the welfare and advancement of our people. I must thank my brother and friend, the National Security Advisor, Malan Nuhu Ribadu, for his pivotal support in stabilizing Kaduna's security landscape. His office has worked tirelessly with our government under the Kaduna Peace Model to return calm and security to areas once gripped by terror. His contributions are not only strategic, but deeply human. His legacy is etched in the lives we have saved and the futures we have revealed. We are truly grateful to Malan Nugurbadu. My sincere gratitude also extends to our own Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, and all other security agencies for ensuring peace and stability in Kaduna State. Let me assure all citizens of Kaduna, this is only the beginning. Phase 1 is a foundation. Phase 2 and beyond will build upon it. More homes will rise, more schools will welcome students, more clinics will offer care, more boreholes will flow, more families will reclaim dignity. This journey of reconstruction will be unrelenting. The able citizens, stakeholder, partner, and friend, I invite you to join us. Let this be a call to action, not just a moment of applause. Let us prove that when hope is shared, its power multiplies. Let us show that governance can have a soul, that politics can produce healing, that leadership can mean lifting the last person from the rubble of ruin and placing them on the path of prosperity. When historians write the story of this era, may they not focus on our challenges alone. Let them say, in Kaduna's darkest hour, her spirit did not falter. Let them say, when bloodshed reigned, dignity rose. Let them say, here stood a people who choose compassion over complexity. A government that did not govern from above, but stood with its people heart to heart, hand in hand. This is not just leadership. This is love made visible. This is justice given foundation. This is soul of governance, transparency, inclusive, transformational. And so, as we commission this home, we do more than distribute keys. We deliver belongings. We return dreams to the dreamers. We stand with our people and say, you matter. you belong. You are home. To the resilient families receiving homes today, you are not defined by your losses, but by your courage. You are not victims, you are survivors. You are not forgotten, you are our heroes. To the good people of Kaduna, thank you for believing in this vision. Thank you for standing strong. Thank you for rising together. And may the Almighty continue to bless the land and the people of Kaduna State. Together, we are rebuilding not just houses, but hope. Not just shelter, but society. Not just security, but solidarity. Not just Kaduna, but a model for humanity. God bless you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Indeed, it is true when it is said that everything rises and falls on leadership. So today we specially thank the incredible leadership of His Excellency Senator Ubasani, CON, for always and consistently placing the people of Kaduna State first. Thank you very much indeed. Now, Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, at this point today, it gives me very great honor to now invite on stage our special guest of honor. I'm delighted to make welcome His Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, who today is ably represented by another distinguished patriot who has dedicated his life to strengthening our nation's peace, our nation's security and governance. Please let's give a resounding applause as I now make welcome on stage the National Security Advisor, Malam Nuhu Ribadu. A resounding round of applause for him as we honor the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, who is ably represented today by the National Security Advisor. Thank you.
Well, please sit down, please. Yeah. Your Excellency, our chief host, the people's governor, comrade to our president always call him comrade governor, Governor Ubasani, our speaker, the Speaker of the Federal House of Representatives, of course, I believe many other members of the Federal House are here. Our Senator in charge of our defense, Malam Ahmed Lawan, the Ambassador of Qatar and your team, the Minister of Environment, Malam Balarabe, our own General Christopher Musa, in charge of our armed forces. We are proud of you. And of course, our teacher, Dr. Ahmad Gumi, I saw him here. And of course, all the others who are here, our spiritual leaders, our traditional rulers, the Speaker of the House of Assembly, Kaduna State, and all members who are here, the former governor of Kaduna, who is also here, and I recognize all of you. I'm unable to mention one by one. As you know, I'm here representing our president, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And whatever I'm saying here will be his own stand. I also will launch this initiative on his behalf. I'm so honored and proud to be the one to do this work, because I know these are initiatives that he likes most. that touches the lives of individuals and people. And I'm happy that I'm the one who is representing him this morning or this afternoon. He said, first I should thank you, his comrade Governor Ubasani. The president said, I should thank you for good leadership you are giving, for the way you are touching the lives of individuals and people here. He said, I should also thank the people of Qatar, as represented by the ambassador. You have been doing wonderful things across the world and is being recognized. May God continue to be with you and guide you in the good things you are doing. We are gathered here today in the heart of Kaduna State and Kaduna town, not just to commission homes, but to reaffirm hope, as the governor said. This event marks a deliberate and meaningful step toward restoring dignity to victims of violence, offering shelter to the displaced, and rebuilding confidence among communities that have borne the brunt of insecurity. It is therefore a moment of national significance, and I am honored to be part of it. That is what President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is saying. Let me begin by commending the leadership and foresight of His Excellency, the Governor of Kaduna State, Senator Ubasani. Under his stewardship, Kaduna is transitioning from an epicenter of violent attacks in the northwest to a model of stability and peace. This did not happen by chance. This occasion is not only about healing the communities, it offers assurance that Kaduna State is on the path to full recovery. And it is clear fresh air is blowing through Kaduna State. Things are changing. You are wiping tears of victims of extreme violence. You are reconciling communities. You are giving everybody a space to be part of and a sense of belonging. And it is here that all of us today, we are proud that we all call ourselves indigenes of Kaduna State. And Kaduna State is safe, no doubt about it. We can give testimony to that. Things have changed. And it is true that we have seen possibility of growth and development. And through that, like I said earlier, we are touching lives, bringing people back to normalcy, returning people to the way that they used to be. That is what governance is all about. That is what leadership is all about. Not bringing chaos and crisis, fighting continuously, as if the job and responsibility of leaders to bring trouble for people. You are different, and we are proud of you. The Office of the National Security Advisor, and indeed the Chief of Defense Staff, as led by the indigene of Kaduna, but you know we are all indigenes of Kaduna, General Musa, all of us. Yes, we work closely with the Kaduna State government to pursue both kinetic and non-kinetic measures to address the security challenges. Among the models emerging across Nigeria, the Kaduna Peace Model stands out. It is intelligence-led, community-driven, and rooted in the understanding that sustainable peace must be cultivated, not imposed. The reopening of the burning Gwari market after over a decade and the safe return of farmers to their ancestral lands speak volumes about what can be achieved when government engages not only with force but also with empathy and dialogue. This Kaduna model must not remain limited to this state. I call on other subnational governments and stakeholders across the country to study, adapt, and adopt this approach. The fight against insecurity cannot be won by bullets alone, no. It must also be fought in our classrooms, on our farmlands, and within our homes, and most importantly, in the trust we build with our people. And we have achieved a lot already. Things have changed in Nigeria in the last 2 years. But it is work in progress. We just want to assure you, Nigeria is in safe hands, and we will restore order. We will bring law and order back to our country. That one is an assurance that we are giving you. It will be done. It is work in progress. We are not saying things are over, no. And a measurable achievement have already been made so far. It's a commitment from the federal government of Nigeria that we will save and will keep this country in order and stability. What we are witnessing today is not just the handing over of houses, as the governor said, to victims of violence. It is also a public declaration that Kaduna is entering a new phase, a phase of healing and rebuilding. We deeply value our enduring ties with the state of Qatar and sincerely thank our esteemed partners at Qatar Charity Foundation for their continued support. I bring with me the assurance of His Excellency once again, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that this partnership, like other aligned with national priorities, will continue to enjoy the full support of the federal government of Nigeria. We are committed to ensuring that every intervention reaches those who need it most and delivers results that are tangible, impactful, and sustainable. To the victims and families, we honor you today. We heard you. You are the victims of extreme violence, injustice. But we are with you. Your government sees you. We acknowledge your pain. And by this, we are communicating to all victims in our country. And we are not resting. The fight against terrorism and the banditry is a legacy challenge. But addressing it remains one of the most or foremost priorities of the current administration, as I have told you earlier. It is our national security agenda. We are deploying both hard and soft power, strengthening local intelligence networks, investing in our security architecture, and most importantly, working to restore broken trust between the state and its citizens. The journey ahead will not be without setbacks, no doubt. The road to peace is long and often threatened by those who benefit from disorder. But what matters is that we continue on this road. Together, a nation is only as strong as its compassion for its most wounded. You, our compatriots, stand tall not because your scars have vanished, no, but because your resilience ensures that your future is not defined by them. They cannot. More than ever, we are inspired to continue this important work in Kaduna, Zamfara, Benue, Borno, in the Niger Delta, and the hills of Plateau State. until every Nigerian child can sleep without fear and every mother can send his child to school without doubt. This I assure you. Thank you. May God bless the people of Kaduna State. May God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And may God bless the government of Qatar. Thank you very much. That is the words of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Please let us give a very big round of applause. Let us give a bigger round of applause. A very big round of applause to Mala Nuhuribado, the National Security Advisor and representative of His Excellency, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Please let us give him once again a very big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Let us once again appreciate the National Security Advisor. Your Excellencies, it is at this point that we are going to make symbolic presentation of these houses to some of these beneficiaries. There are hundreds of them, and may I respectfully invite jointly the representative of the President and His Excellency, the Governor of Kaduna State, Senator Dr. Obasani. Please let us give them a round of applause. Let us give them a round of applause. And this is to invite the Speaker of the House of Representatives, invite the Qatar Ambassador, invite the Chief of Defense Staff, the Honorable Minister, the Emir of Jama'ah should please join too. Yes, DJ, take it down. The first beneficiary is Hawa'u Haruna. Hawa'u Haruna is the first beneficiary. And the next beneficiary is Happiness John. Happiness John. Happiness John. Thank you. And the next one is Abdurrahman Muhammad, and this is going to be presented by the Speaker of the House of Representatives. The Speaker of the House of Representatives. The next is Esther Monday, to be presented by the Qatar Ambassador. Esther Monday, to be presented by the Qatar Ambassador. Next is Mika Ilu Musa, to be presented by former Senate President and the Chairman of the Senate Committee on Defense, Senator Ahmed Lawan. Next is Shamsu Adamu, to be presented by the Chief of Defense Staff. And the next one is Saratu Musa, to be presented by the Honorable Saratu Sani, to be presented by the Honorable Minister of Environment. And the last one to be symbolically presented by Dahiru Haruna Umar. Dahiru Haruna Umar, to be presented by His Highness the Emir of Jama'ah. This is to respectfully invite His Excellency the President, ably represented, and His Excellency the Governor and other esteemed guests to the formal commissioning of these houses, clinic, school, and other facilities. Cultural food,
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. We are here in the name of Almighty Allah to commission phase 1 of Qatar Charity Sanabil project in collaboration with Kaduna State government and distribution of houses to families of victims of banditry. And it is commissioned by my humble self, Nuhu Ribadu, National Security Advisor, on Tuesday, 22nd July, 2025. May Allah bless this initiative and reward all those who have played a significant role accordingly. Thank you very much.
Hello, testing Microsoft test.
Kaduna State government commissioning a new house and estate for victims of banditry. The project is one of several interventions aimed at restoring dignity and stability to affected communities.
In the heart of northern Nigeria lies Kaduna State, a land of culture, resilience and hope. But for years, communities here have been ravaged by kidnapping, banditry and violent unrest. Lives have been lost, homes destroyed, families torn apart. Many children have become orphans, many families homeless. The scars run deep, both seen and unseen. But today, a new story is unfolding, a story of healing, of rebuilding, of international partnership and of compassion in action.
Ni sunana Adamu, kuma muna ƙasan Yalwa, ƙauyen unguwar Katsinawa. Mun shiga cikin yanayi mai wuya. Hakika mun sami matsala mai ƙarfi wadda take ta tashe-tashen hankula da wannan bayan Allah ya jarabce su da ziyartar mu suka rika zuwa mu gurin mu kowane dare. Mun sami asara da dukiya har da rayukan mutane a cikin wannan gari namu, kuma a halin da ake ciki har aka kasance ma daga ciki akwai yaranmu wanda Allah ya musu wa'adi ta dalilin wannan al'amari da yake faruwa.
Ni sunana Hawwa'u Haruna. Ina zaune a Furiga, cikin local government Kaduna State. Mijina malami ne, principal ne. Yan kidnapping suka kashe shi. Lokacin shekara na biyu kenan wanda aka kwasa ɗalibai tare da shi. Su 138 shi ne bai dawo shi kaɗai. Tunda lokacin hada babban ɗana, amma shi yaron ya dawo. Shi ne dai kaɗai kwanan shi 9 a can ya rasu. Don ba mu gagawar shi ba. Muna da 'ya'ya 5 da shi, don maza haka. Yaran mu 5.
Wata 9 zuwa 10 da ya wuce, wanda aka zo da daddare aka kashe mana mahaifinmu, wanda inda za ku duba ga ɗakin shi nan ba aka same shi har ɗaki 'yan ta'adda suka kashe shi, wanda ƙaramar hukumar gaba ɗaya ta tare a nan, domin shi ya kasance limami ne, babban limamin juma'a ne na wannan garin da kewaye. To yana koyarwa, yana da ɗalibai sosai. Haka kawai bai san bai san laifin da ya musu ba, cikin dare suka zo suka kashe shi.
Sunana Ibrahim Yunusa Iyatawa, ina karamar hukumar Giyo Local Government, ina Kaduna State. Ibtila'in da ya same mu, kidnappers ne suka kashe mahaifina. Shekara 4 kenan. Kuma gwamnatin baya ba ta yawaye mu ko ta tallafe mu da wani abu ba. Sai wannan gwamnati da muke ciki yanzu mai albarka, gwamnatin mai girma Uba Sani.
Da farko sunana Mika'il Musa, kuma mahaifina shine Musan. Mu ne wanda ibtila'in da ya faru da mu da mai gidanmu a nan cikin gidan aka zo aka ɗauke shi, sannan kafin a tafi da shi da aka kashe yaran shi guda 2, yayyina ne da wa da ƙani ne. Sannan shi kuma aka tafi da shi sai da aka ba da kuɗin fansan shi, sannan suka waya suka ce sun kashe shi, matan nan su ci gaba da takaba. Bayan nan kuma an ɗan yi jin shi kuma babban wannan namu wanda aka bari shi ma aka ƙara kashe shi na 3 kenan. To shi ne abin dai da ya faru da mu a nan, kuma bayan an yi wannan abin gaskiya tun daga faruwan wannan abin ko a gwamnatance ko wani mawadaci ba wani wanda ya zo ya ce ko da darajar kuɗin da suka kai 50,000 gaskiya ni ban san wanda ya taɓa zuwa ya ce gashi ba. Amma gashi yau na ga wasu baƙi sun shigo cikin gidanmu kamar yadda aka kira mu Kaduna aka ƙara biyo mu. Na ji daɗi kuma na yi godiya da zuwansu da farin ciki a wannan gwamnatin. Gaskiya muna abin alfahari kuma muna godiya.
Ni ne Esther Monday daga local government Kajuru. An kashe man mai gida. Barayi da sun zo sun kashe man mai gida. Daga wannan shi ya sa ban da wajen zama sai mun zo nan maraban Kajuru. Muna nan da zama na zo na kama haya. Muna a wahalan kenan da muna yi ta fama. Ni da yara na ba abinci ba mu da gona noma. Muna yi ta fama ina kai da kawa da yara na rashin lafiya duniya ba wanda zai taimake ni. Sai ni ga Allah ne yake taimako na.
Sunana Happiness Johnny's local government dina Kajuru. Mai gidana ya zo beriya na yayan shi an kore mu daga kauyenmu. Muka zo nan Maraba. Shi police ne. Janeza yayan shi ya zo janeza din. To sanadiyan da ya zo a yi janeza yayan shi daga can a kauye, so ba inda za a je because ba ya zuwa wuri yanzu. Inda muka lalaba muna zama a nan gida muka kwanta mutanen suka zo suka kashe shi. Daga wurin tun daga ranar muna cikin damuwa bai sake samu ya koma ba. Shi mamaci babanmu ya tafi ya bar mu. Amma mu biyu ne a gidan da muke zama yanzu, in dare yayi ba ma kwana a ciki.
Sunana Saratu Sani, ina zaune a kasuwan magani, Kajuru Local Government, Kaduna State. An kama mijina a hanya, an tafi da shi, an kashe shi. Ya rasu ya bani da yara guda 4, maza 3 mace 1. Halin da ake ciki, ina fama da yara wajen yaya zan ga inga rayuwansu ya inganta. Ni ne wanki, ni ne zuwa dawa, komai dai hakan nan dai domin dai rayuwar yaran ya inganta ba tare da an samu matsala ba.
Zan iya cewa abu da dama akan Banditry saboda ina daga cikin wanda aka ɗauke da yayana a gabana suka yi sanadiyan rasuwan shi. So a zahiri da farko da abin ya faru da ni kasantuwan halin ko in kula da wasu mahukunta suka yi, ban yi tunanin zan ma ci gaba da rayuwa ba. To amma alhamdulillahi zuwan mai girma gwamna Uba Sani ya sa abubuwa sun sauya sosai a birnin Gwari.
Sunana Mujahid Habibu, muna garin birnin Gwari, sabon gari. Da safe ne babanmu ya tashi za a gona, ya ce mana mu tsaya gida tunda mun ga ba wani aiki ne da kwai ba. Muka sallama da shi ya wuce, ya ce gan mu ko ina. Bayan ya wuce misalin karfe 1 sai gashi an aiko mana da saƙon wai barayi san abin nan sun kashe shi.
Da farko dai sunana Malam Dahiru Haruna Umar, sunan gari na Birnin Gwari, ina magajin gari 1. Muna cikin wanda wannan abu ya faɗa mawa, ya faɗa mana babana don da abin da mu iya mun yi a gidanmu don mu samu ya dawo. Allah ya sa bai dawo ba, yana cikin sanadin da muka samu matsala muka shiga irin wannan hali. Misali kun ga example kenan, ga misali ga nan. To kuma muna wa mai girma gwamna godiya da wannan gudunmawa da kulawa da tunawa da mu da yayi, ya ba da dama a zo Birnin Gwari a nemi irin wannan mutanen da wannan bala'i ya faɗa mawa a taimaka masa, a taimaka musu, a taimaka mana.
But in 2024, a powerful partnership was born. The Kaduna State government, under the leadership of Governor Uba Sani, joined hands with the Qatar government through a humanitarian arm, Qatar Charity. Together, they launched a bold initiative to provide shelter, education, health care, and hope to the most vulnerable. The joint intervention has already made a deep impact. Over 500 housing units built for widows, orphans, and displaced families. A community school offering free education, a healthcare clinic providing access to medical care, a skills acquisition center to help survivors rebuild their means of livelihood. In communities once torn apart by banditry and kidnappings, peace is gradually returning. The victims commend Governor Obasani CON for restoring calm through a non-kinetic approach, dialogue, reconciliation, and community engagement. Today, roads are open, towns are connected, and people go about their businesses freely. Farmers return to their land, and hope is growing once again.
So Allah da ikon shi muna cikin wannan yanayi ne sai ga zuwan sasanci da aka samu a ƙarƙashin mai girma gwamna sanata Obasani, wanda a halin da muke ciki a da na insecurity, wanda abin hatta kai ga an fara shigowa cikin gari ana ɗaukan mutane, hanyoyinmu babu daɗi, gona babu daɗi, babu inda yake daɗi. Amma zuwan mai girma sanata Malam Obasani ya ga cewa sasancin nan shine mafita domin kowa ya zama cikin inci, an samu zaman lafiya, kuma Allah da ikon shi kokarin da ya mana mun samu zaman lafiya. Saboda hanyoyin mu yanzu zaka bi su cikin kwanciyar hankali daga Kaduna zuwa Birnin Gwari, ba fashi, ba sata, ba a dauka. Zaka je gona lokacin da ka ga dama ka dawo, zaka zauna cikin unguwanni kai firanka lokacin da ka ga dama ka koma cikin gidanka, wanda da an ka kwanta a cikin gida kana ma tunanin me zai faru da kai. Idan dare yayi kana kokarin ka da ga gari ya waye lafiya.
Sakamakon zaman lafiya da muka samu, muna iya zuwa gona mu nemi abinci mu yi kasuwa. Sakamakon gudunmawa da muka samu daga gwamna, an zauna lafiya, an yi sasanci, wanda a baya gaskiya ba za ka yi tafiyan kilomita 1 a wajen gari da kwanciyar hankali ba. A wannan lokacin komai zai faru da kai, kawai ta zama bayan da za ka yi, dole sai ka fita ka nemi abin da za ka ci. To amma alhamdulillah yanzu over 20 kilometers ma za ka yi tafiya baka damu ba, hankalinka kwance, za ka kai dare kana aiki.
Yanzu kana iya zuwa gona ka kai karfe 6 karfe 7 ma in za ka iya kai aikin gonanka lafiya lau, saboda babu matsalan tsaro. Mu ya zama tarihi a wurinmu, kuma muna mai fatan alkhairi akan wannan. Muna tunanin ya zama tarihi, ba za a ƙara maimaita irin abin da muka yi fesin ba.
Mu a wajen mamanmu mu maza mu biyu ne, sai kannai na mata. To yanzu ita ke kula da ɗawainiyar makarantarmu da abincin da za mu ci da komai da komai. To sai gashi zaman lafiyar nan da aka samu ya sa yanzu muna zuwa mu da kanmu muna nemowa muna bata. To muna godiya ga mai girma gwamna Obasani, Allah ya ƙara arziki da lafiya.
In the midst of pain and heartbreak, the voices of survivors rise, the victims of banditry and kidnapping. Those who have lost their loved ones now speak with gratitude. They commend Governor Obasani and the Qatar Foundation for standing by them, bringing hope, relief, and dignity in the face of tragedy. Their support is more than aid, it is a lifeline.
To muna godiya da mai girma gwamna da wannan kokari da yi don ganin an samu zaman lafiya. Muna godiya da shugaban karamin hukuma shi ma don ganin an samu wannan zaman lafiyan. Sannan muna godiya da Qatar Charity Foundation da ta ɗauki nauyin wannan tallafa ma mutanen da ibtila'in yan bindiga ya faru da su. Muna godiya.
Abin da zan ce ma shi gwamna Obasani da gidauniyar Qatar, Allah ya saka da alkhairi, Allah ya sa su samu mafiyin haka. Taimakon da suke yi, Allah ya sa ya ɗore duniya da lahira.
Ina yi ma Obasani godiya, mai girma Obasani godiya, yadda ya san da ni a yanayin da nike, gaskiya ina gode mashi yadda yana ta fama har ya zai sa sunana yadda zai taimake ni a wannan yanayin da nike ina fama da yara na gaskiya na gode mashi yadda ya sai da ni Allah ya sa ni ganda ido na Allah ya taimake mu.
Muna gode ma wannan kungiyar na Kataf da kuma gwamna Uba Sani.
In ba dan su ba da bamu san ya zami ba. Kuma muna godiya sosai saboda zaman lafiyar nan da aka samu.
Mun gode, Allah ya ja zamani, Allah ya ƙara imani, Allah ya taya masa.
Muna godiya, Allah ya saka da alkhairi. Allah ya taimaka da wannan taimako da yake mana. Da kuma gidauniyar Qatar da za ta taimake mu gaba ɗaya. Allah ya taimake mu gaba ɗaya.
Muna ma wannan gwamnati godiya da ta neme mu ta nuna ta san da mu kamar yadda suka nuna mana akan cewa za su ba mu tallafi suka nemi sanin iyalan shi da 'ya'yan shi.
Muna ma mai girma gwamna godiya Uba Sani, Allah ya ƙara mishi girma ya ƙara mishi daraja don wannan ma ko a ce ba a yi komi ba hakan ma da aka yi mun ji daɗi.
Ni gaskiya ba abun da zan fada sai dai kalmar godiya. Abin da yana so yi mana Ubangiji Allah ne kuma zai biya mishi kuma Allah ya bude hanya inda ya taushe.
A ƙarshe muna kuma godiya da wannan ƙungiya ta Qatar. Muna Allah saka alkhairi, Allah ya bada ƙwarin gwiwa taimaka musu anan zuwa gaba. Muna godiya sosai. Muna godiya.
From the ashes of pain, Kaduna is rising again, not alone, but with friends from afar. In the eyes of every child who now sleeps in safety, in the voices of mothers who can dream again, in the hands that build, teach, and heal, we see the power of partnership and the triumph of humanity. The road ahead is long, but with compassion, commitment, and unity, Kaduna's future will shine brighter than ever.